Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin and also a major minister in the DMK government, Udhayanidhi Stalin, had made certain remarks over the Sanatan Dharma, comparing it with diseases like mosquito and clearly saying that it should be eradicated as soon as possible because it is like a disease caused by the mosquitoes like dengue, malaria, etc. Now, the fresh developments have come in this particular case wherein impleadment application has now been filed before the topmost court of the country by Advocate Vineet Jindal, wherein very categorically he has stated that the statements that have been made by Mr. Stalin and also by Mr. A. Raja of, in fact, the left parties is very, very clear that they are against the Sanatan Dharma and this has hurt the religious feelings. Now, what they've clearly sought in this particular impleadment application is that first, they should be impleaded in the matter that pertains to the hate speeches and wherein Supreme Court has actually passed certain significant directions wherein even as appointing of a nodal officers to monitor hate speeches in particular states. Now, what is very, very clear at this point of time is that various FIRs too have been filed against Mr. Udhayanidhi Stalin, wherein in fact it was Mr. Vineet Jindal himself who had filed a complaint against Udhayanidhi Stalin saying that he's committed an offence under sections of 153A, 509 of the IPC and various other sections under the Indian Penal Code. Now, how much of it does the Supreme Court would be accepting, whether or not this hate speech would be accepted by the topmost court of the country or not, whether this would categorize as a hate speech, all of these questions would only be answered whenever the Supreme Court would actually take up this particular impleadment application. Now, what impleadment application basically means is that the person who actually files this particular impleadment application says that he is a relevant party to a particular matter and comes to argue before the topmost court of the country, and for that particular permission to argue, an impleadment application is filed. Now, Mr. Udhayanidhi Stalin's legal problems are definitely increasing with various cases being registered against him, various complaints being filed against him, and now the matter reaching the topmost court of the country wherein very, very clearly and categorically it has been argued that he has committed hate speech, he has given out hate speeches, and hence clear legal proceedings should be continued against Mr. Udhayanidhi Stalin.